It is precisely when I was meant to be here. There's no late or on time. I am here when I am here. Hello, Mark. With a cup of coffee. Good evening, David. Good evening, Craig. Thanks for the sub. Good evening, Mark. Good evening, X-Wing Tavern Wars. Mark, Tavern Wars. Time is relative, yeah. Funny story, Mark. The first character I ever played on an MMO was called Gandalf. He did have 2 X's either side of it and all, but he was a warrior. Cheers, Ash. I was only late most times because I'm sat talking to Ash. When have I ever been right? Good morning, Archnin. Good evening, Jack. So today. Oh, hi, Con. Missed you that. Today is definitely Wednesday. I'm losing plot. We are doing some more of the Prometheus ships. Once I find it, I need to find the book. Pictures. I've got pictures. So this is the giveaway at the end of the month. Top 5 people will go into the giveaway for the full hunt for Prometheus. Just having a look which ones. So they are all green bits. So what you're not going to see on that because it. Hello, Colin. Good to see you. Long time no speak. So I'll quickly go to the. Good evening, Tomo. Go to the painting table. Yes, you do, Jack. I think your stuff has. Some of your stuff's made it into the garage. I might be a bit tender because I think I've got quite bad toothache coming on. Thank you very much, Ash. That is much appreciated. Yes, we still need to get to the goal for February. Yeah, very good to see you as well, mate. If I do miss any of your chat, Colin, it's because I can't see. I can only see it when it goes up here, not in our normal chat on the Twitch streamy bits. So we have still ongoing with these fellas. Today we are going to be doing the glow effects. He says looking for a green paint to be suitable for it. So on the box art, all the Prometheus, all the ships are very bright green. Now that bright green I normally do with P3 Necrotite green. Thank you, X-Wing Tavern Wars. Thank you very much. So, the Necrotite green is all... Look, can you see the Necrotite green that I'm putting over the top of it? Not Tesseract. The problem with... And I have tried it, Mark. Let me just refresh the overhead. Well, a bottle of paint appears as if by magic. I don't know what that's of. When I did what I did with the Tesseract, it wouldn't coat, so it wasn't giving a... Hey, see? Told you I was Gandalf, you wouldn't have it. Yeah, I couldn't get it to coat properly, So that's metallic grating. That's metallic grating. That's wood planking. Wood planking. I have bought some. So, I don't think he's about, but Dead Steve found us some good. It's called New Wood. So for the decking and stuff like that, it's a really good colour. So we're going to use that to do the decking down in there, and then a bit of an Agrax wash over the top of it. As you can see, the Agrax wash has gone on that really, really nicely. I was going to do a dry brush, but the effect that it's given is really, really nice. And I think doing the... I'm just looking to see which bits are glowing on it. It's a totally different ship to what's on there. Oh, it's that one, that's why. That. The Tesla-y bits. Yeah, so I'm not quite sure. So they all have it, so it's going to be them. See, these are underwater in the pictures, quite deep up to about here. And you can't see them, which is a bit... So let's say I'm going to quickly do the decking, and this is the Panzer Aces New Wood, and I said Dead Steve found it and thought it was pretty good. We do stock it now, because it just works. It seems to be good stuff. So on the other side of things is, you've seen me use this all the time, Bob Smith Industries Interset. It's now in stock. £5 squirty bottle. I think it's £5 or £5.50. We have this in stock. We also have the big bottles. The big bottles that I've left in the garage, I think. To do the refills into them. So this is the good stuff that we use all the time. So we now stock that. What we've also done is we've bought in their entire range of super glues. So this is their thick stuff. Cool con. Yeah, we've struggled to get it. I've managed to get an account with Bob Smith Industries now, so we can get it all. So we've got the 3 different types of super glue. We've got the extra thick, the gap filling, and the super thin. So we're going to try it. Some of the bottles are practically the same as them. So there's like £5 bottles like that, and I think some of it's not far off the gel. So I am keen to get some tried. No. See, can't see with my glasses on when I'm pressing the mouse button. Let's have these out the way. So I'm going to go for the decking. So I'm thinning it quite a bit, and it is just the decking down in here to change the colour a bit. Again, once it's done, once it's dried a little bit, splash a quick Agrax wash over it, and it's done. Good evening, old Frick. Hope you're doing better, mate. And it really does. It does look like new wood, which is it does say that on the tin, but sometimes the paint will say X and it doesn't really fit with what it's called. Like Tesseract. Tesseract should be blue. So it does look a little bit bright. You could try and just keep it this colour, but it is a little bright for me personally. Don't know if anyone else is quite happy to have it as bright. Or the thing is, when you do a wash on it, you do dial it back a bit so it goes a bit darker, which is good. What isn't good is me hitting the side. There we go. On the box art, let me have a look. It looks red. So let's go with the red. So it does look like a bit of oxide red. So I'm going to use Chimera's oxide red. Yeah, that is the plan, but also I'm going to try and do the same with, they've got all of the grating which looks like some kind of oxide, so I'm going to try and do the same with that, like a red oxide, sorry, not just an oxide. Now this is just the red oxide from Chimera colours, which are turning into one of my most favoured paint sets. See, this is coating metallic and it's just coating straight over it as well. There's no streakiness, no. The pigment content's fantastic. We've tried 3 times now to get them to send us. They have some small bits left, but they're not shipping out of the country while they're having EU issues about shipping. It's not just shipping to the UK either. So we've been trying to get a couple of bottles to put in the packs as samples, so people can actually try it and see how good it is. There we go. It's not far off painting by numbers, as it were. It's paint, but yeah, that would work. Just don't offer to mural anything like a predator or anything like that. You'd be in all kinds of agony, especially a chaos predator. mascot, I think. Is that? Oh, there's some in there as well. So, sorry, I forgot to say. Usual 8:30 draw from the box. I haven't managed to get the new cards into it yet. Not through lack of trying, through lack of actually having card sleeves for it, which was a bit sad. So I might just give one of each away with them as we do them. Everyone's have gone out. Hey Martin, how are you doing? Yes, I did notice that, Ash, but didn't really want to say anything. So everyone's prizes have gone out right up until like last week, except for Ulfric's, because I didn't know where you were going to be, mate. So I still have them here. So yes, we'll throw in one each of the Ready Rooms cards on top of the pulls tonight, because I haven't had a chance to get them put in with the pulls, even though Will's off on another rival stream flaunting it about. Disgraceful. But what we'll also do is we've got no stickers this week because Zoe's been very busy. Week off school, and she's been redoing her entire bedroom. How about a piece of Zoart, an original? One that hasn't been seen yet as well. So the first person ooh. Wait till you see what Zoe's offered to go into the pot as well, Archinin. So Zoe's been doing, as you know, Zoe's been doing Zoart stuff, and she's been doing watercolours. She's just got a load of watercolour pens, and she's been using them for trying bits and pieces. So, right, that's that. Good evening, Will. Speak of the devil. So here is Zoart, 17th of the 2nd, 2021, and it's a Zoart 1 of 1. And this is on proper watercolour paper, and it's all done in the watercolour pens. So this is one of her Zoart originals, and we have Princess Leia. So first person out, hey Chewie, will get that Zoart original. It's Rebel stuff, so I'm quite happy to give it away. Hey, who's saying? Well, I don't know. Well, people saying all sorts. Disgraceful, especially that Mark. Right, I'll swap them two around, let that red dry. And a bit of Agrax. Let's see how well the wood goes. So I'm using 50-50 just so it doesn't absolutely drown it out. If you use the 50-50 and it isn't strong enough, just do a second coat and you're round about the same sort of level you would be with the 100% wash. You've just had a bit more control over it, that's all. Yep, so there'll be another 3 pieces going up on the website for sale tomorrow. So if anyone's wanting any Zoart, I think they... Oh, yeah, because we've sold a few of the Captain Rex stickers. They're proving quite popular. Just remember, she only does 20 of each sticker. Once they're gone, they're gone. I think that's right. Is that right? Are you only doing 20 of the stickers, or have I got something wrong? Could be wrong. What would I know? So yeah, just there's like the red decking, quick Agrax over it. Agrax has got a reddish tint to it anyway, so it fits perfectly with that. And then all of the claws holding the whale in. Don't know if anyone can see, but that is an actual whale in there. And then they launch the whales into these tubes here. You see the whale getting lifted into the tube. That's the whale there. And then the whales go off hunting in packs of 3, like that. I think they're the whales. Are they the whales? They could be the whales. Whale drones. Ah, I missed a bit. Are we going to get to see what everyone's been working on today? There's definitely pictures going up there already. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this one and put them to one side for now. So yeah, whale missiles. I don't think the whale missiles, I think they're actually they work with the people that they're like whale drones. I don't even... They could actually be just totally mechanical whales. They don't look as if there's any skin on. And when you do the painting, there's nothing on there for... Oops. Yeah, there's nothing on there to show it as a... So, I'm going to do some fine detail work. I'm getting the big boy out. And let's got the medium. Alright. So, I've been considering getting one of those machines because, oh A lot of my airbrush paint seems to be doing that and sticking. What I don't have in there though is any of these. Some of our super duper mixing balls that seem to have got stuck in the top of the bottle and not wanting to go down and mix. Go down and have fun. Go with all of your friends. Look at that. Horribly yucky. Right. There we go. Clean that. Is that coming out alright? Yep. But give it a quick shake. Shake. And all that. Right. I'm going to move those cards out the way so I don't get paint on them. This one is the brush I'm scared of, Colin. This is my I very rarely use this unless it's for super fine detail. It's my Infinity CR Plus. It wasn't a choice to get this one. This one just landed in my lap, sort of thing. My usual weapon of choice is the Sotas 2020s. I've got 1, 2, 3. I've got 4 of these now. And these are a massive workhorse. They just keep going. Even when I forget to clean them. Look at the state of that, Lee. They've taken more abuse than an airbrush should ever do. Yeah, Badger Sotar 2020. I'm not sure how many stickers you've sold, Zoe. We'll have to have a count up at some point. So yeah, collar. I've even got... You know how I am for bling. Look at that one. Gold-plated Sotar 2020. Limited edition. Number... something of something. Number 39 of 100, I think. Yeah, number 39. Yeah, that, but this one... Yeah, that was you, not me. I've dropped mine on the floor plenty of times. So this one is just the... It is meant to be their flagship. Drop the air pressure down. Yeah. And the paint is pre-thinned Formula 3 by Privateer Press. So, first off, let's have a quick check. It's working nicely. I don't know if you can see the needle on that one. It does come out really far compared to my badges, so being really careful with these. As you can see, this one does have a lot of control. And you are going outside the lines and stuff like that, and it does give it the effect of the glow from that, just a bit of lighting. I'm just checking. 3 dots around there. Dots on the gun as well. So go. Glowing. So these points, I'll have to get that one on the other side. So all the dots round same on the back. Hold it like that. Yes, definite stingray. Right, now those small ones in there. So what I can actually do is afterwards is where all of those are, some of them I'll back them back down a bit with a bit of Nulling oil just in the recesses, and then the rest I'll tip with a little bit of white. Stingray, stingray. Do 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 do. Sorry. That's about as much singing as you're getting out of me. Stingray. And then, so there was none on there, so I'm going to do the engine compartment. As a glowing back engine, you see that? Sorry. So going through doing some. I did do the gun. No siege on these. I think that is about right, yeah. I'm surprised Kinger hasn't sensed green going onto a model and appeared yet. itchy. I don't know why. Rattling through these now. Excuse me. I'll be honest, it's not the army, it's not the nation I'm going to be using myself. But this will be the set that we use. Maybe it's on the stream, maybe it's for demos, if Ronan's got his set up and running anytime soon. I think the Prussians, the actual army that I've got, are going to be a fair way out yet. I'm not even going to ask what you were stripping, Ash. Ooh, nearly a little bit too much. See, again, these are gaming standard. They're not meant to be display case level or anything like that. They are just get a couple of colours on them, get them on the table so they look good when you're blowing each other up. And to be honest, I think I would call most of these ones done. I might put a bit of copper on them somewhere. But then again, it's going to detract, and I'm also not going to be able to recoat the amount of green that I'm throwing on it. There is lightning and stuff coming off these, so there is going to be green and sparks and stuff everywhere. I might do the noses, just like tip the nose in a copper or a brass. So we talk all the time about the airbrushes and how much money they save for priming and stuff like that. And if you remember, I started just using my airbrushes to prime. Didn't use them for much, nothing like this. And this is a fraction of what they can do as well. Splattering. With a little bit more practice and a little bit more working on techniques and stuff like that, you can get a hell of a lot more out of them. And to be honest, you can look at this two ways. You can either paint stuff really fast and not pay much mind to it, get it done, get it on the table, and if you haven't got much time, the airbrush is going to help you get it to the table a lot quicker. But alongside that is, if you're the sort of person that goes, right, I'm going to spend 5 hours on this shit, and this part you've just managed to half it with the airbrush, it then means you can spend that time. Thank you for the tip, Archnin. It's much appreciated. So you can either invest that time back into it and then pick up some more detail, do a little bit extra weathering or whatever you want. You've basically given yourself extra time on the model. Or you can just go and paint more, get more models done faster. If you're doing it as a business, then it's more a case of you getting it down on the table a lot quicker for whoever's paying you for it. They get their product quicker. Everyone seems to be happy. Hanger's green. Right, the big boys. There's a lot on there. The other thing is, I've hardly used any paint. Yeah, it's just the amount of time that you save is, my hand's going to sleep, phenomenal. That's about it for that one. Let's have a quick look at the box. Look at the box, look at the box. Ones on the top, guns, barrels, bits down there, 3 at the bottom. That's basically it. That to there. It hasn't got one there, but this one does. I do think the green alongside this metal looks really cool. I'm hoping if I can get these bits done quickly to do some water effects on the whales or the drones, whatever they are. I think that's about it. Trying not to go too daft on it. I'm gonna have the engine. Yeah. The engines. So I think we just go through everything to double check. I haven't missed any. 3, 3, 1, 1. Three, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Oh, I'm not done. That's done. My finger's in one. That's cool. So that I'm classing as done to that point. So that's got 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. See, okay. Did miss one. So all of them are done. Front's done. 2 at the front done. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Cool. Oh, hello, Boo Boo Hamster. Yes, doing this by hand at the moment, I don't think it'd be worth it on just something that's to just tabletop standard, mate. Right. So let me get rid of this paint. Earbuds. I do tend to take a little bit more time and care cleaning this one out because I just feel the slightest issue on this and it's quite bad. That's just the airbrush cleaner, the solvent one. I usually solvent clean at the end of a session, so whichever brushes I've used, I'll run the solvent cleaner through and then they go away like that, which means I've had a little bit better clean than normal. And gone. Oh, hello, bye. So yeah, that's P3 nechrite green. Good for glow effect. So what I need is 2 seconds without my glasses on, or them glasses on. Port gun turret needs port gun turret. Oh, don't say that, Snowy. Is that the one that I got? Did I find it? Did I hit both of them? Oh, I can come back in. It's not a problem. Not the chrome. Not gunmetal. Not steel. Where's the exhaust gone? Jet exhaust. Was it jet exhaust or exhaust manifold? I think it was exhaust manifold. Yeah, the coppery coloured one. Ah, cool. So what we have is, let me move these fellas out of the way for now. Is the little drone craft. So you probably see some of this. Yes, it was. Don't know what that horrible War Machine game is. Never ever played it. Refuse to admit that I played it. No one in this channel ever made me a starter army setup. So just thinking back that one army, that one army or list or whatever you want to call it got me in more trouble than I've managed to ever get myself into. Yeah, I don't even know what mark I was playing, Archnin. I played the blue guys. I think it was it Siege Bisbane? What trouble? Making someone nearly cry. Then being accused of being a racist because I got Siege's skin colour wrong when I painted him. That's it, Signar. You'll see why I'm not being as careful and as gentle. I was going to do this in a blue wash, and then I want to try something for tomorrow night. Seemed to work well at killing casters, that one, if I remember rightly. Don't know who the young lad I played was, but he was nearly in tears. Can't remember who. The only person I can remember was Chloe. Was the last one that I really upset by playing it. Yeah, well, Snowy taught me he said it was fun and funny, and it would be a good laugh, and basically it was use Siege's ability to drop your opponent's blocking line of shooty defense down a foxhole, so you could sit and shoot everything that was hiding behind it. Normally the caster. Is it the caster? Yeah, the caster, I think. Isn't that right, Snowy? Look, he's vanished. He's ran off. Scared. It's a funny the wizard with the rocket launcher wins. It's a wild kinger. There is no Tesseract. So they're little drones in the water. So we were just going to wash this with a blue to get the water up, but I'm wanting to try some of this. This is Atlantic blue water texture. We used this a while back for that other stuff, the dragons that we did. Now this is slightly rippled anyway, but what we have is, this is like a gel, so it'll ripple as well. Maybe it's not working how I wanted it to. Just trying to get it close into this so it doesn't make too much of a mess. So you just splodge it on. If it's got a flat base or anything like that, it turns it into water ripples, which is really good. But what it's also doing on this is doubling the ripples, so it looks more choppy, if that makes sense. And there is white water effect that you can put over the top of it. Probably do, once this has dried, probably do a bit of a dark wash over the top of it as well, a darker blue. It's looking pretty good. Just spludgy, spludgy, spludgy. With it being a bit of a red gel as well, the brush seems to have gone into more of a spatula shape. So it's helping. And there we go. That's really cool. Mark, you can get timed out for stuff like that, you know. And there is a few different versions of these. The Pacific does look a deeper, richer blue. Dead Steve bought some this week for his Imperial Japanese fleet for, oh, I forgot the name of it. Yeah. Victory at Sea. Now we're doing a Victory at Sea night tomorrow night. Gonna open this. The store's got a copy of the starter set, 2-player starter set, and we're going to open it and get some of it built tomorrow night. Hopefully show off what you get in it, and then do some more once I can convince Ronan to play. doesn't take much to convince Ronan to play it, to be honest. So I think you get the Imperial Japanese Navy and the American Navy, and it's Battle of the Pacific, which would ring true. We'll just get Ron to pretend that the Japanese are Russians, and he'll be well up for it. The Russians aren't out yet for it. I've not seen any news to say they're coming anytime soon, so... There we go. 2 bases done. It's very therapeutic splodging paint. Hey! A wild dead Steve appears. Yeah, I don't have the Yamamoto, so I'll be doing whatever's in the starter set tomorrow night. And possibly some of this with it again. I did get the colours that Steve recommended that we got in for painting it, so if anyone has picked up Victory at Sea offers, we've got some of the World War II warship colours in-ish. There's the London Grey for the actual main bulk of the ships. There's some the wood that we used on them tonight. And some other bits and pieces. I can't remember what the other ones were. I know one of them wasn't available. So they may take a little while to go off. What I did on the dragon ones is I then dry brushed the very tips of it. There is a foam stuff that you can get, the proper stuff. I just found myself just using the dry brush to add it to it. Right, what time is it? It is 1:15. So they look a lot further up. They look the Bob the Biscuit. So don't think they need any more, to be honest. I might do a couple of copper let's have a look. 3 splodges. What I'm going to do is move them up there. And so all I'm doing is right on the nose is just change the nose to copper. I don't think it needs any more than that. Da-da-da. We've got paint where we didn't want it. I'm not going to mark that. Yeah, I'm going to wash over that one. So I'll wash that with probably Army Painter's blue. It just needs to dry, and if I remember rightly, the gel takes it quite a while to go off. Nothing. There's definitely no mold line on the tip. To be honest, it wasn't a mold line as such, it was an actual sprue chunk where I hadn't cut it. Definitely don't want a mouldy tip. Causes all kinds of problems. I'm just going to pick up the copper pipes in here. And I'm only doing about 3/4 of them side to side. If you can keep it level all the way down just by a little bit of feathering. I don't know if you can see that. See if we can get it. And then what that does, it saves you having to do the wash on it again. Bit similar to that. I don't know if you can see that. Just covering the centre bit, leaving it at the edges where the wash is already there, and you get the effect that it's shaded out at the bottom. So if you wanted to take these further, you could do all of the you could do some of the panels in it. I've seen these. I think the box art does have camouflage on, but the camouflage didn't suit this metal, and I really wanted to use this metal for mine. again. There we go. It's not as if it's going to be massive, it's just something to break up a little bit of the two big ones have got the red and the boards and stuff like that. These haven't really got anything other than the green going on, so a little bit of colour just to distract you. Well, I'd love to do all the rivets in copper, that'd be amazing. But I'd be here for ever and ever. Oh, I need a quick drink. Right, so as far as the ship goes, that's what it's going to look like on the board. I have all of the little ones done. It's just these fellas that need a bit of work now. And that's going to take a while to dry, so for something that's just a quick spray with the airbrush and go on the table, they're perfect for people who just want to play the games. They're not, let's say, they're not Golden Demon winning, they're not going to win any massive painting competitions, but that's a way for you to get them from the plastic onto the table pretty quick, without the hassle of yeah, just gets it onto the table and you're not just playing with a lump of grey plastic, as it were. So I've got the big picture. There they go, out there again. The other thing, so that was the new wood that we've been using. As I say, Dead Steve told us about the new wood one. If you mix it with the sand, you get a really, really nice old wood, like a really, really bright, vibrant wood colour as well. And that's the London Grey. It's basically used on all of the battleships by the looks of it. So we've got those three. We've got them in stock now. Some other stock things that... Oh! We got some grit sanders. So these are... I've had these before, just in different sizes. These are the only size they've got at the moment, but I am looking to get more. And these are just really cool little emery boards. And they're only like £3 a set. But these get rid of mould lines, Mark. So there's 600, 1000, 240, 400 and 60, 100. So if you're wanting to rough up balls for the magnets, this stuff, these two are absolutely spot on for that. And then these for mould lines and sorting out bits and pieces. So I've acquired myself some of them as well. So I've got myself some, and I've got a little stack of filing stuff over there. So, is it close enough to put the raffle on? So the raffle's going to be. Let's have a look. What cards have we got? Shall we make Archnin? Mr. Luke. No, not Han. It's a bobber. That's the 3. And I'll do them one at a time. But you will also get the pulls. Double bonus. And the first person gets gets the Oni Zoart layer. Right, let's have a look. Where's this thing at? It is. Oh, it's closed down. Don't close. There we go. So, giveaways. Wednesday night giveaway is, as usual, we have 20 minutes, 5 pulls for tier 1s, 7 pulls for tier 2s, and tier 3s are 12 pulls. Everyone can enter. You need to be a follower to win. Tickets cost 100 as usual. They're maximum of 10 tickets per user, and subscribers get a bonus ticket. So thank you very much, Kinga, for the donation. So the levels, as we've discussed before, are tier 1 is for any followers, tier 2 is for subscribers, and tier 3 is for people who have donated tonight. So the giveaway starts now. Well, it'll start in a second on you guys. Oh, the compressor's doing its thing there, Snowy. Ding, 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 ding. Yep, they're all going through. So let's have a look at this gallery, see if we've got can't even oh yeah, I can. Excuse me. And let's go to the chatting of the gallery. Where's the gallery gone? There we go. So first up, we have some of Will's scenery. He was working on this last week when we were actually doing it. And yeah, it is looking cool, especially with spacey wolves on them. More heresy things kicking about. For MDF terrain, it's come up really well. It hasn't entered you this time. Catch you later, Archning. Cheers for coming along. Eric's been doing some more 3D printing. Yeah, that hasn't actually gone through this time, Snee. I don't know why. Don't know what reference that was, but I'm sure Ronan would know if he was here. Ronan managed to do some biker bits and did a bike conversion. It looks pretty cool from this side. Definitely a Will Riker pose, that. It's Beanie Sounders. Best Among Us moment yet. We won't tell anyone about what happened to Ronan. It's not fair. So, yeah, Ronan's been doing some conversion work. Mark doing more of the big guys. You must be close to quite a full army now, Mark. It's looking quite a lot of bits in the background as well. Space Marine Codex. Space Marine Codex. Yeah. I sense Mark starting in a second army. Yeah. Ultra Smurfs. There you go. Now you've got a ticket. Our friend Nick's been doing some 10mm Britons, or whatever they're called, Napoleonics. Archinin building paint racks. Did we find out what that stuff is? Because that looks cool. Anyway, so some more wraiths. Oh, Blood Bowl dice. Blood Bowl dice. Yeah, that's how that stand ended up. It does look pretty cool. Yeah. Will doing a wall or rock outcrop. Progress on the Necrons. Paul doing the orcs from the Lord of the Rings board game, aren't they? Ice wall. Oh yeah. Blue wash. Very, very light blue wash. And your painting's coming on massively as well, Paul. Might have to send some bits your way. More ice wall. What's that made from, Will? Is it just cut out foam or is it pre-made? I can see Mod Podge in the background. Bits of foam. Ash doing reverse painting. This is what it looked like. This is what it looks like now. Kingspan. Yep. Yeah, Mod Podge is cool. More Tesseract, more Tesseract. All the Tesseract armies. Missed one. Gandalf. There we go. Is that some of the foam you got off us? Looks cool. Is that what you rolled the bottom bit? Oh, if Paul's around. Paul's probably not around. Uh-oh. Why aren't they Tesseract, Kinger? They need to be Tesseract. Yeah, the bottom's the thin stuff. I was just looking around to see if I had any of that around to show people what you've been doing, but I seem to have put it away somewhere. I have tidied up. Oh! Left-hand dragon. Is that metal, Kinger? Or is it metal or is it that stuff? I have two of them in metal. A red one and a black one. I don't know where they are though. They are cool. And Ash doing Voldus. No. One of my friends gave me one of them. In fact, I got both of them off friends. They both gave me them, so it's one of those things that I'll sell a lot of things, but not stuff friends give me. I got them to do one of the events. I got two metal dragons and a Shelob, and that was going to be my list. Double dragon. Shelob to put stuff in place and the two dragons to burn things. If that makes sense. So I'll come off that. We have 8 minutes left on the raffle. That's the blue, still blue and wet. Yeah, why wouldn't I play Double Dragons? Do you know why I played Double Dragons or Double Decimators? Because I can't fit 3 in. I am... Right. What I'm going to do is put the boats there. Switch to that so you can see some boats. Give me 2 seconds. I'm just going to have to get a paracetamol for my tooth because it's hurting. I should have just had paracetamol rather than have a coffee. Yeah, there is that. I only have to do 2 things every game, so it's... But if it works, it works. Yeah, but as I keep pointing out, you can't hold an objective when you've been killed. Yeah. So yeah, that's us basically done on them ones, and they look pretty cool. Ooh. They do have the resin ones do have some heft in them as well. So this is what we won't be looking at this one tomorrow night, but we'll look at it. But these are the ones that we're going to be playing with tomorrow night when I do the box opening. This one's the Bismarck. Looking pretty cool. I did want to try the London Grey on something. Just while you're all here to see it. I just want to see how much of a difference the London Grey is. All of this is going to get painted white anyway, so what I want to do is paint some London Grey on. And see how much difference in comparison it is, and if I can get away with that grey or not, because that grey is just the prime, which would be pretty good. Yeah, they are pretty detailed. So this one comes in a lump of resin, so this is one part with the main hull of the ship. The guns are all metal. All these guns are all metal. There's like 6 of the little guns, 4 of the big ones. Conning Tower is metal and glues on. So does the aerial antenna mast bit. But so do these 2 little cranes as well. So there was quite a lot of extra bits. Yeah, it's looking as though this is the set. It's a little bit lighter. I'll see what it goes like. It is going quite dark there. Oh, speaking of the Bismarck, there's a hood in the garage for you, Snowy. The Bismarck will sort it out before long. What next? What next? 3 minutes left on the countdown. What I wanted to do though is quickly check this super glue. So I got myself one, or I kept myself one, just to test what it was like compared to the other glues. And this is extra thick, so I'm presuming this is going to be very much like the gel. Hopefully. I need something to try it on without ruining it. Unfortunately, we don't play up to that date mark, so no. None of the ships in that particular battle are actually in the game yet, so unfortunately it would be historically inaccurate for anyone else to sink the Bismarck, so unfortunately. Try putting it on. The hood didn't sink the Bismarck. It's thick. It's not as thick as the gel, but that has more potential. I do like that. And these are, I know these are £9 a bottle, but compared to your standard bottles, yeah. Oh yeah, sorry. Only after it. Yeah, sorry. Wasn't it ammo racked it? So yeah, 15 grams is that size, and this is 56 grams, so you're getting close to 4 bottles in one. So they're about a fiver, they're about a tenner, so good saving. But as I say, we do have all of that in stock now. We do have the activator. For anyone that hasn't seen activator in action before, you basically put the super glue on, join the two parts together, and give it a quick squirt like that, and that super glue then goes hard. There's a couple of ways people use it. They'll he's looking around for something to stick to it, but he hasn't got it. So if I was sticking that to that, super glue on that side, bit of activator on there, and do that, and it then goes hard. There's different ways and different people use it. Ooh, you can no longer enter the raffle. But it just helps when you're gluing a couple of bits together, just to throw a bit on there, and it just stops it from pulling apart. It forms like a crust around the outside, so you can actually not have to hold it and actually do something else instead. It holds the outside of it. It's all good. You put that over there. For now, they're done. Yes. As soon as the activator hits it, Mark, it goes hard. So you would have to put both surfaces together and then spray the activator into the gap, sort of thing. It's called Insta Set for a reason. It literally just goes bang, set. Putting metal models together, it is an absolute godsend. It just works magnificently. Right. Forgot what I was doing. Card pulls. So, I'll put the first one of these down, and whoever gets that one also gets. So, first off the bat, let's go. We have to go brother and sister, don't we? So, Luke, Leia, and card pulls are actually quite low. Need to get this box sorted, Zoe, if you're still about. There we go. Yeah, fully set, but it's set to let it go quite easy straight away. Yeah. It forms a hard crust around the outside. So, our first winner, we had exactly 100 tickets. So you have a 3 in 100 chance for every ticket you purchased. So, our first winner this evening, who gets the Skywalker, the Leia, and a card pull. Who is the first person to win? So, Conwolf. Oh, let me just open that up so I can see who donated tonight. It's been a while. So, it is... Yeah, you're a subscriber type person. So, number 1 is... Oh! That is a very, very, very nice start to the pulls. Number 2 is Petraki. 3 Decimator. 4 5 6 again, all of the Protect promos. 7. That is a yes, as they say, that is a mighty spicy meatball. 1, 2, 3. And as I say, you get the one-off piece of Zoart as well, and the Luke card. You know, I had a pen, but I think it snuck its way into the garage. Oh no. Don't tell one, I've got a pen. Cool, mate, that's brilliant. Right, so that's number 1. Number 2. Let's go with the bobber. So, bobber and pulls this time. The winner is... Dan R. Can't remember whether Dan subs or not. Right, Dan R is a sub. So, 5 for Dan. Number 1, Proget. Number 2 is Jendon. Number 3 is Lando. Number 4 is Pentraki Arena Ace. And number 5 is Scarif Base Pilot. Well done, Dan. Or as he's referred to as Beanie Dan. And last but not least, we have Asagi. And the winner of... Cool. I'm still not going to put them in water, mate. I really, 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 really don't want wet cards. The next winner. They're absolutely fantastic, though. I've got loads to give away. Shh. I wonder if they're Tesseract proof. The last winner for tonight and getting the Asajj card is Mr. Fairbrother. Fix. Yeah, no, he's getting his own cards back. So that will be 7. So, did I only do Dan 5? Did I undercharge Dan? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Shh. Dan gets a... Iden Verso. And... Grand Inquisitor. So, sorry Dan. That was my bad. So... Mark wants 7, so 1. Oh, I'm going to leave that one there, Mark. Just leaving that one there. 1, 2, 3. Fire control. 4. Jendon. 5. Jendon. 5. Prockets. 6. Is Onyx Squadron Ace. And number 7 is Bulp. I'll sneak that one back in about there. So don't tell anyone. It's right there. It's there. So, what could this one be, Mark? It could be General Grievous in the metal cards. Did say there's some nice cards in there. It's just I can't put nice cards for everyone. So yeah, there is some. I think it was only last week Paul pulled one of the spot glosses, but these are going to get shuffled up now. So here's what you could have won. There's one of the Anakins. Jendon, Admiral. There we go. There's Anakin in metal. There's loads of Idens. We're going to have to sort that out. There's Tally in metal. Ryad, some of the old cards. Snapshots. Pathfinders. Advanced Optics. So there is some old collector's cards in here as well, I won't lie. Ooh, look at that, they were together. Iden again. There's a lot of Iden, some of the smaller cards. R2. Death Troopers. So yeah, there's loads of good. I've already seen them. And if there's any left over, let us know. I might be able to pick up a couple off you and throw them into this lot as well. I'm just having a quick look through for any of the biggies. Oi! There's the Demolisher, Armada card for Kinga. Oh, look at that. Oh, and there's Poor Dameron in metal. Stormtrooper cards. Stormtrooper. Yeah, I like the blue. The blues come out really nice. So that's the complete for tonight. That's done. So as usual, we're nearly halfway to the goal for the starter set. So Hammerhead X-Wing. Oh, that's upside down. I don't know what the Hammerhead X-Wing is. So yeah, the big giveaway is going to be the Hunt for Prometheus starter set. There's a full, and it's sealed, untouched. So that's end of the month. The top 5 as usual. I know it's upside down. There were submarines. I've had the Hammerhead for Armada, but not for... I forgot what it's called. Yeah, can't remember what the other one is. Ah, right. The big one. No, I've not seen the cards for it. Yeah, I think you posted this. I can't remember any. Has anyone done any? Can't remember. Oh, for the Hammerhead. Must have been fan made. Because we play tested the 2.0 epic stuff. Right, yeah. I was going to say it never came up in playtesting, so that would have been quite a shock. So, anyway, thank you everyone for donating. We will be back tomorrow with... Here it is. I'm not saying anything. Victory at Sea tomorrow night. Battle for the Pacific. Look, it's fully sealed. We're going to open it live on stream, have a look what's in, and then get some of the ships built. Painted ice wall. I think I've got some icebergs for them as well somewhere. I'll have to have a dig, see if I can find them. So yes, be back at 7 o'clock tomorrow. Thank you everyone for coming by as usual. It's been absolutely fantastic. Thanks for all the subscribers. Thanks for all the donations tonight. And I shall catch you all tomorrow. Stay safe.